What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the show. So I want to do a quick video on the cost of living adjustment for 2024. We need to start talking about this because this is the first month that they will be using to calculate COLA. And so I want to dedicate this video to what we can expect when it comes to COLA for 2024. But first off, you guys can do me a favor. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that little bell notification, and then click all. By clicking all, you'll get notified anytime we post a video. We do daily videos here, so by clicking the bell notification and clicking all, you should be getting updated every day. And just a reminder, thank you guys all for your support. I really appreciate it. If you want to follow me, you can on Twitter at the TEC Show Live. Okay, so the COLA increase. We need to talk about this. Let me go ahead and flip over my screen here and show you guys the history of COLA. Okay, so the history of the cost of living adjustment. So it started in 1975. And so I just want to show you guys here the pattern, because when it comes to the cost of living adjustment, you can see a pattern at certain times. Okay, so 1975, the first COLA was 8%. Okay, and you see that you've had some ups and downs. It went even as high as 14.3% in 1980. So inflation was really, really bad at that time. 1981, 11.2%. And you see it kind of goes up and down, up and down, up and down. And I want to get to the last, let's start at 2015, and we'll work our way here. And so looking at 2015, there was no COLA, okay? And then 2016, it was 0.3%. 2017, it was 2%. 2018, 2.8%. 2019, 1.6%. 2020, it was 1.3%. 2021, 5.9%. And then 2022, it was 8.7%. Now, the projections right now, and this is coming from the Senior Citizens League, the projection is 2.7%. Okay, so obviously that's going to go way down. Now, that is even down from the Senior Citizens League earlier projection, because their earlier projection was around 3.1%. Okay, and so that's what we're looking at when it comes to COLA. And so when we're looking at the CPI, because that's what they're going to use to calculate, actually the CPIW is what they'll use. So let's look at CPI first. CPI right now is 4%. The CPIW right now is 3.6%. Okay, and when I say right now, I'm basing this on the last month, because they're not going to have, it's not going to be up to date. So actually not even last month, we're talking about May. So these are the May numbers. We're going to get the June numbers in about 10 days. So once we have that, I'll provide that information for you. But right now, CPIW is what we need to pay attention to, is at 3.6%. And so what they're going to do is they're going to take July, August, and September. They're going to take those 3 months and they're going to look at the CPIW in all those 3 months, and that's how they're going to calculate it. So let's just do, and I'm just showing you kind of numbers here, but let's say we're getting an average. It's 3.6 right now. Let's say it drops down to maybe 3.2 here, and then it stays around, let's say 3.1 here, and then maybe it drops even a little bit more, and so now we're at like 2.9. So what they'll do is they will average these three percentages, and then that's what your COLA will be. Okay, there's a different formula, and I will show you guys this once we get closer to starting to do the calculations. I'll show you, because there's a different formula that you can use in order to get this, so you can be pretty much exact. And if you guys look, check my videos out this time last year. Actually, check them out in September, October of last year, and you'll see that I was able to predict the actual COLA. The actual number I was able to predict. So 8.7%, that's what I was saying prior to the announcement in October. So I'm proud of that. So check those videos out if you don't believe me. And there's some people that say, well, everything you say is wrong and this and that. Check those videos out. I haven't changed the videos. I can't change the videos. I posted them. There's a timestamp on there so you can see it. And you go back to September, and you'll see what my projections were, my prediction for COLA for 2023. And I got it right on the nose, 8.7%. So pulling up the numbers, this is what we're looking at, 8.65. Now we need to round that up. Okay, so it's going to be 8.7%. because you round up to 5. And there was someone that in the comments, they were saying, no, they round down. The Social Security Administration rounds down. When it comes to the actual benefits, the money that you're receiving, they do round down. But when it comes to this, the percentages, they're going to round up. So if it's 5, they're going to round up to 8.7. Okay, so that's the information that we have right now when it comes to COLA. So the projections right now, 2.7%. And we're looking at it being very much lower than 8.7%. So just start to prepare now, because that is what we have. That's what we're going to be looking at coming in the near future. And it could go even lower than 2.7%. My anticipation right now, and this is early on, but my anticipation is it's going to drop below 2.7%. And so I know people are still struggling right now. I know the price of food items are still very expensive, and I don't really anticipate them to go down too much more by the end of the year. I just don't see it. And you have to understand, stores are controlling the prices of their products. And if they can get away with charging more and people are still buying them, they're going to continue to charge more. The only time that they're going to start lowering their prices is when people start pushing back and not buying their products. And then they'll start saying, okay, we have to lower these prices because they're too expensive and people aren't buying them, especially when it comes to perishable stuff. If fruits, vegetables, all that kind of stuff, they can keep the prices high if people are buying them. But if people aren't buying them, guess what? Everything's on sale. So I just wanted to do a quick little video when it comes to the cost of living adjustment for 2024. If you guys have any questions, post them down below. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Please subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye.